Oh, my nose. Yeah. Seriously. What the hell is that? Oh. Why would I give myself money? Go back. God damn it. There. Of course the chat's not working. Stop being an asshole. There it goes. Yay!
You guess I owe Varric an ale. I'm sure you were coming back.
Neither was I for a time. But only a short time. You were a true friend. You did everything you could to help. I could hardly abandon you now.
Where did you go?
I found a quiet spot and went to sleep. I visited the place in the Fade where my friend used to be. It's empty. But there are stirrings of energy in the void. Someday something new may grow there.
What happens when a spirit dies?
It isn't the same for mortals. The energy of spirits returns to the Fade. If the idea giving the spirit form is strong, or if the memory has shaped other spirits, it may someday rise again.
You're saying your friend might come back?
No, not really. The spirit's natural state is peaceful semi-existence. It is rare to be able to reflect reality. Something similar may reform one day, but it might have a different personality. It would likely not remember me. It would not be the friend I knew.
I'll let you get back to work.
All right. Thank you again.
Ah, whoops. The hell did I just sell? Oh, it's fine.
Inquisitor.
Yo.
Inquisitor.
I don't think I need any more of this stuff.
Has no one seen him? Seen who, Ambassador? Cole, the young man with the... What does he look like again?
gonna sneeze. Again. Douglas hated Sebastian so much. And that's the thing is, like, Sebastian wasn't preachy or anything like that. I mean, he definitely could have been a hell of a lot worse than he was. But it was just more along the lines, especially at the end when he threatens, you know, threatens Anders. It's just kind of like, Douglas is definitely going to talk to Cyril. I'm sorry. Reasonable? He's easily flirted with. He's easily distracted. Where is the... Okay, I'm very confused. I talked to... You would have thought the... Get it? Yeah, you would have thought that would have been over by, like, Valroyo or something. Okay. Anyway.
Let's see what we have.
Huh. I don't remember seeing that. Let's go check our chest. We should have at least one thing in there. Oh my god, Jasper, leave the kitty alone, please. Lay down. Be a good boy. Thank you. Thank you, you fluffy butt. Where's my nug? Oh. Ew. Alright, well. Don't really need it.
This is where a smith should be.
Glad you think so, bud. Come on, Vivian, let me see. If I want you in this or if I want you in the other thing. Oh, wow. That's pretty. But dang it. This is better armor, but... Let's let her leave. I mean, might as well. It's not like she's coming out. Can have that. And... Jasper, do you really have to chase the dog, or the kitty? The dog. Do you really have to chase it? Just lay down. Leave it alone. Alright. Asshole. I'm shutting the door. You guys aren't invited in my room anymore. Again, it's always the one you didn't want to replay. New. See, they had the same idea with colors as I did. Doo-doo-doo. Ugh. Cassandra, you have your own armor. Yeah. That's pretty. I guess we could dye your stuff. It's fine, I guess. Oop. There we go. I don't know what you're still carrying now, but whatever. Probably junk. Maybe not. Mm. Ah. No, again. Keep hitting back after I've tented it when it's already back. Okay. Should be good now. Like I said, if it wasn't for that purple, I might have been more okay with it. But it's like you get too many colors, it starts looking like a circus.
Always a sight for sore eyes.
I need to talk to you.
Just talk? Such a pity.
was hoping to steal a moment alone with you.
You have but to ask. Amatus. Lead the way.
We haven't done this in a while, so. Bye, pumpkin. Oh, wait. We got back the books. Maybe she'll be nice to us.
Yes?
Your lost books have been found.
Your assistance in this matter will not be forgotten, I assure you.
Oh. Are we friends now?
How may I help you?
What are your thoughts about the others in the Inquisition?
You of course mean to speak of your Tevinter paramour. I doubt I can be impartial about him. I have been a circle mage far too long. But he does have a great sense of fashion. I'll give him that.
Hello, finished tile. Why, thank you. I'll let us both take credit for that one. Okay. Hello, Varric.
I can spare some time. What do you need?
Tell me the truth, Varric. Do you actually think I was sent by Andraste?
Shit. This is going to be awkward. I guess I do. Either you're guided by the hand of some higher power, or you have the worst luck.
I wouldn't have pegged you as an Andrastian.
It's a great story. It's got heroism, love, betrayal, and random musical numbers. What's not to like? I don't have a nug in this race. It could be bullshit, it could be true. I'll never know. But I like the idea that maybe you could save the world with a song.
Those are my only options.
Why are those my only options?
Look at all the shit that's happened to you. You were saved from the explosion that leveled a mountaintop and fell out of the Fade. You traveled through time, faced down one of the ancient magisters who started the Blights, had a mountain fall on you, and lived. Single-handedly saved the Orlesian Empire. Stopped an army of demons. One of those things would be impossible. All of them together? That's a miracle.
So on the basis of my extraordinarily bad luck, you think I'm Andraste's herald?
If you know the story of Andraste, you know that bad luck is sort of her thing.
Is there anything you need?
Do you have any advice for me?
Watch the treasury carefully, with that Thera present.
You think she's here to rob us?
Possibly not, but I would hardly put it past her.
That's enough for now.
Another time, then.
She's so distrustful. Why is somebody always sitting there? Hi, Harding.
Hey,
Hi.
What's been going on?
that strange boy came in with an armful of chickens. You're looking after him, right?
Take care.
An armful of chickens? Ah, hi, Grim.
Your worship?
I wanted to talk about you, if that's all right.
You know I'm from Tevinter. Wasn't a slave, but even citizens have it rough if they're not mages. I was a soldier. Women joined the ranks under a different program. When they found out I was passing, it got ugly. I ran, at ball near the border, and ended up here. Not a life I'd wish on everyone, but it'll do.
What's Tevinter like for a citizen? Someone who isn't a slave or a mage?
I'm of the Separati, citizens who aren't mages. Mages are in charge and everyone knows it. But a wealthy merchant can have an easy life. At the low end, people just try to stay out of slavery. My father was a tailor. I joined the army after the Imperial slaves drove him under.
How did slaves drive your family out of business?
My father made shirts, aprons, that kind of thing. Nothing fancy. One of the magisters had a pet project to prevent the poor from dying of cold in the winter. Nice, right? He had Imperial slaves making simple peasant clothes and selling them for almost nothing. That magister's nice idea put out slave-made clothes at prices my father couldn't match.
Click.
It's difficult to compete with someone who doesn't get paid.
That's Tevinter. My father sold himself into slavery. He's one of the Servus Publicus, the Imperium-owned slaves now.
You said you left Tevinter when they discovered your secret.
Women are allowed to serve, but only in certain ranks and disciplines. I was up for promotion, but the healer I'd bribed to sign off on my physical had to tend to a sick magister. When the replacement healer saw what was or wasn't in my pants, he made threats. It was slavery or death, so I knocked him out and ran.
It's against the law to pass as a man.
It's a crime to lie on an Imperial application for service. Would have been a heavy fine or slavery. 10 silvers, the healer said he'd tell the Tribune I was sick in the head. Some pity for the mad little girl. That was when I hit him. I'd served for a few years. I was good at hitting.
I'm surprised you escaped from the Tevinter Imperium so easily.
It's not like I lived in Minrathas. I was in Trevis, not far from the Navaran border. It helped that I was being chased as a deserter, not a runaway slave. Slave hunters only get paid for what they catch. They're efficient bastards.
See, now it sucks that you have to ask this to hear the story.
We'll talk later.
I don't want to ask. Cause it's like kind of obvious. It's
how many? And the charges blew through and saved a lot.
I know. That wasn't a battle, it was a brawl.
Still wouldn't trust them with a coin, but I'll take their help over dying against a wall.
Don't let them hear you say it.
I mean, seriously, I mean, it is. It's obvious as to why he does it. Why do I need to ask that to hear the story?
That's you, yeah.
Hey.
When waked, we walked where willows wail, whose withered windings will wassail. It's poetry because of W's and shit.
Faith seeks a friend in compassion, cautious, careful, too much grey, but growing.
I'll talk to you later.
How do you know?
Have I went to the war table since I've been here? I think I have.
Yes? Is there anything I should know?
Creating Inquisition footholds outside Skyhold has strengthened our reputation. People view us as a stabilizing force. We've received a number of recruits eager to pledge themselves to our cause.
Later.
That's all for now.
I'm sure you have other matters to attend.
Are you mad at me? Why did they go there? I was... Why are you mad at me? You.
Inquisitor? How shall I refer to you? Rainier or Blackwall?
I've gotten used to Blackwall.
Perhaps we could treat it as less of a name and more of a title. Almost like Inquisitor. Reminds me of what I ought to be. Doesn't matter to me. Thank you. Let's talk about you. The truth this time. I suppose I owe you that. So, you're actually Orlesian?
Well, didn't I say that I was from Markham in the Free Marches? I didn't lie about that. I spent my childhood there.
How
And
does
then
he know?
nobody called to me. Markham seemed lifeless. Colorless in comparison.
Tell me about your time as a soldier.
I served in the Imperial Army. I distinguished myself there. Earned respect. The loyalty of my men. And then I threw it all away. Betrayed my own side for gold. Only gold.
You were on the run from the authorities, weren't you?
Yes. I made my living as a hired sword. Spent most of my coin on drink. The occasional whore. I never stayed in one place for long. Had to keep moving. I got to see much of Olay that way. I saw what men like me had done to this great empire. It was a shock. Seeing it up close. Hearing the stories. It's one thing to hear the news from afar. Another to actually be there.
Did you have a family? A wife? Children?
Children? None that I know about. If they exist, it's best they stay away. No one deserves a father like this.
We'll continue this another time.
Now that you're in here, I should probably pull up Thomas. But it's like, now I'm afraid this, like, you might think he's goofy looking. It's like, I think he's cute, but that's just me. I think I've deleted all my Kunario. You can only have so many saves, you know? Let's see, where do I need to go? I guess we take Jackass to go get that other one. Dang it. You always trick me right there. Come on, guys. You know, Blackwall, it would have been nice if you would have done that before I jumped over the Well then. I got a shirt. Looks like that. Hello. Well, we have the landmark thing now. We can just run around and grab them while we're here. If we haven't done so already. Well, there's probably one a lot further south that we need to grab. Or north, I guess. The opposite way we're going. Man. Yeah. I'm stuck on something. Me? Those are huge chains. It's like, why? Why?
Perhaps we should search about it.
As you say. Oh, wait. No? Excuse me.
The history of the Grey Wardens is fascinating.
Something didn't want us touching that. Okay, let's look and see what we got here. Nothing down here. Huh. Really? I have that though, it should pull it up. Sorry. pretty sure it's like in here somewhere. Maybe that's why? Probably. Oops. I might be completely wrong though. Actually, it's down in here, ain't it? I think it's in here. Excuse me. Campfire.
Inquisitor, if you have a moment.
What is it?
This may be worthwhile.
Werewolves? I thought I had already gotten it, but it's like when you play this game like 5 million times, it starts running together. I just wanted to fight more of you jerks. Blackwall, can you pull them up here before I get more? No? Okay. Never mind. Come get me. When I want you to do it. Man. That'd be nice if they like responded to verbal commands. Evolutions of gaming. Can we have that happen, please? Blackwall grappling chain. Where did you come from? Gross. Came out of that pile. Place is creepy. Oh my gosh. I love it though. Okay, watch out. Watch out, watch out, watch out. Or there we go. There we go. Hornmen? Like Kunari? Or... I mean... Avar? I mean, I guess they meant Avar, because the Avar are around here, but... Seems kind of weird to call them that. Especially when you have Kunari. And I think we're done here. Alright. Nice. Okay. Where to now? Let us go here. And here. Okay. Oop.
Dispatch for you.
What is it?
This could help us.
Here we go. Let's go. Oh, I leveled up. Oops. Why not attack from stealth? Can't they see their death coming? It doesn't make any sense. Outlaws and Templars. Got where I was for a moment, almost afraid to step in the water. I was like, oh wait, we're not there anymore. Rug. Excuse me, sir. Or madam. Or nug. Whatever. Evie.
Finally. I started to think you weren't coming.
Nobody said you had to hang out in the creepy cave while you waited.
Well, I did wait, so let's make this quick. These idiots are carrying the red lyrium out in unprotected containers. We don't want to stick around long enough for it to start talking to us.
Why would the containers need to be protected?
Lyrium is incredibly dangerous in its raw form. It can poison or kill dwarves, and we're resistant to it. Sometimes it just explodes. No warning.
Basically, only crazy people mine lyrium.
The mining cast doesn't just sling it into a bucket. It's carried in special containers that keep it under control. And that's normal lyrium. The red stuff is worse. I wouldn't be surprised if most of their miners die just digging it up.
You seem to know more about the effects of red lyrium than most.
Varric told me plenty about what it did to him. And his brother.
How did you find this operation in the first place? There must be hundreds of Deep Road's entrances.
I've used this entrance in the past. Varric's not the only surface dwarf to explore the deep roads. Oh, I've got to admit, I was pretty surprised when I came here and found it full of humans.
If you're coming with us, I hope you can handle a fight.
No, I thought I'd cower helplessly while you do all the work.
He's a decent shot.
Decent?
You want me to admit you're better than me? Son of the Inquisitor?
Let's not waste any more time, shall we?
Ooh, she can shade and sass. Okay. Yes. Before the DLC, when I tried to do every quest and get everything, and Still didn't manage to do it. Had 120 hours. Like I said, that was before DLC. Oh, Lord. Way to go, ding dong. Okay. Damn it, Douglas! Why are you doing that? Yeah, but... No. Of course, that, like I said, I was only counting on the first one, so, I didn't really know what I was doing then. There he is. Thanks for the follow. Yeah. Sorry, my overlay isn't up. You could hear Hawk talk about the Merry Band of Misfits, but you can't. Yeah, me too. This is my 15th Inquisitor, so, and this is actually my Hawk. So. Let's see. I can actually see how much. I mean, Ellen's near done. Guys, get out of the door! I can't face through you! Normally they don't stand there like that, but they were busy killing people. Let's see. Like I said, Ellen's almost done. Yeah. Ellen almost done is at 130 hours. So, yeah. Well, I play a lot of other games too, so. Yeah, at the moment it's only 15. I already plan on replaying him because I want him to romance Josephine. I don't care what the hell he says.
Beg pardon?
Skulking around in caves, shooting guys. Is this your day-to-day?
I usually try to avoid the caves.
Yeah, he says all dwarves, not like caves. You should know that about him, Bianca. Ugh. Here. Everybody stand near me. Dorian, come back. Here we go. It's like, yeah, only 15. I'm already yeah. I'm working on my 6th rider, and oh man, what else have I played? I started playing Skyrim, the HD version. Since this came out, I mean, I've played a lot of crap. I played a lot of Minecraft too. So. Come on, fools. under attack? What are you talking about? Kill it. Yeah. I know, right? It's just like, I have quite a few games, but finishing them is a whole nother ball of wax. This, on the other hand. But yeah, like I pulled up Ellen, she's almost at 130 hours by herself, and she probably still has about 10 more hours left. Because she's, and I can't remember exactly how long Trespasser is, but yeah.
You had me worried, you know.
What did I do now?
That letter you sent me about the Red Lyrium was the first I'd heard from you since the Chantry explosion.
Had it been that long?
Seriously, if you died in that mess, I'd have come back to Kirkwall and dug you up just to kick your ass.
What would you do if I'd been cremated?
Kick your ashes, of course.
Seals are coming before more Darkspawn join us.
We've already closed this. Remember? Boyfriend blocked it off before. I knew that was gonna happen. Dorian, come out, please. Dorian! Ugh. Okay, never mind. It's dead. Stop. But yeah, I was like, I would replay.
What's his name?
Bogdan? He's in Navarra right now, selling my machine to wealthy landowners.
I heard some of the guild were trying to get you named a paragon for that contraption.
What are y'all doing?
That's not gonna happen, even if I am 10 times the Smith Bronca ever was. A surfacer paragon? Never.
Hi guys. I just watched you go that way. Where'd she go? Bianca.
I built these doors. They probably shut this one from the other side when they heard the ruckus we were making. Ta-da!
You've been here often enough to renovate the cave?
You already know I've used this entrance in the past. I don't know if Eric's told you, but the Merchants Guild is cutthroat. Literally. I built the doors to keep rivals from following me down here and arranging accidents.
Admit it, you've been waiting to do that since we arrived.
Of course I was. After you?
I admit it, the first time I wait for something to kill me every time she says it. Suck it, dwarves.
You know, this is almost fun. Kinda like old times.
I don't recall us ever shooting people together.
Remember crashing Bartram's guild dinner? We might as well have shot him.
This isn't nearly as dangerous as pissing off my brother.
Hey, Warden. Barrack, barrack, barrack. Crap. Okay, guys. Knock it off. Stop dying. Okay. Cassandra, why are you moving? How about you do that? Actually, just do this, please. Varric, where are you? Dorian? You should be able to take a healing potion, honey. Oh my lord, what just happened? Oh. We don't have another warden problem, do we? No, he's almost dead. Dorian, wake him up! Shit. Okay, so we've died technically once today.
This is almost fun.
Drink that.
Like old times.
I don't recall us ever shooting people together.
We will kill you by hand.
We might as well have shot him.
This isn't nearly as dangerous as pissing off my brother.
And we will suck the rest of them, suck the other ones into the void. Get up.
How long are you gonna be in Orlais, do you think?
As long as this weird shit is going on, at least. Maybe longer. Why?
You'll have to stop by before Bogdan gets back. You should see my new workshop.
I'll see what I can do. You know your family will kill me if I stop by, right?
They're not gonna kill you.
You always say that, and they always send assassins.
Oh, Lord. Come over here, guys. Come over here by me. Come on. Come on. Come on, all you big guys with hammers. I want the warden to come over here, too. Somebody? And get up. Okay. Douglas, are you dead again? I just want you to do this. Please stop getting smacked by that damn. Jesus. Cassandra, do me a favor. You have that chain. Yes. Pull it. Oh, no. Grappling chain. This guy. No, over here. No. Thank you. Yeah. Oh shit, he's right. Look at that. Somebody pick up him. Aw, don't tell me we're gonna have a problem. Look, again. Son of a... Oh, wait, no, maybe not. Kill it! He didn't get up that time. Pick your boyfriend up off the floor, please. Dorian. Can you do this, please? Dorian, do you have this spell? Just by curiosity. I don't think you do. No. Alright, keep going. Don't hop on that thing. God dang it. At least he's dying, unlike yesterday. Oh, God, at least we blew them all at the same time. Sandra? Pick him up, please. Shit. He's gonna die again. Oh, my Lanta! Warden mages are apparently very tough bastards. Haha! Dead. Suck it, jerk. Whew. Eric? Where's Varric? Wonderful. Well then. I've never seen that happen before. Come on, Varric. Get up here. Now, here's the question. Is he gonna miss the thing over here? Because he probably will, right? Because Gat did. Because Lord only knows where he went. I joked that Douglas would have killed him for threatening Dorian, and he disappeared. Loot the damn thing. There he is, good.
There you are. We won't be able to use this entrance again.
That's exactly like your key. How did they get a copy?
Well, funny story. When I got the location, I went and had a look for myself. And I found the red lyrium, and I studied it.
You know what it does to people.
I was doing you a favor. You want to know how this stuff works just as much as I do. I just wanted to figure it out.
How did you go from studying red lyrium to giving the location to Corypheus?
I found out that red lyrium... it has the blight, Varric. Do you know what that means?
What? The two deadly things combined to form something super awful?
Lyrium is alive, or something like it. Blight doesn't infect minerals, only animals. I couldn't get any further on my own, so I looked for a Grey Warden mage. Blight and magical expertise in one, right? And I found this guy, Larius. He seemed really interested in helping my research. So I gave him a key.
Larius? He was the Grey Warden we met in Corypheus's... Oh, shit. I knew something seemed off.
I didn't realize until you said you found red lyrium at Haven. I came here and, well, then I went to you.
That name means something to you, Varric?
He was at the Grey Warden prison where we found Corypheus. And he definitely wasn't a mage before.
You had to know we'd figure out what happened, Bianca. Why did you insist on coming with us?
Varric told me what people were doing with the red lyrium. I had to help make this right.
You told Varric you had a lead, so we'd straighten out your mistake.
I know I screwed up, but we did fix it. It's as right as I can make it.
This isn't one of your machines. You can't just replace a part and make everything right.
No, but I can try, can't I? Or am I supposed to wallow in my mistakes forever, kicking myself? Telling stories of what I should have done?
Ha! As if I would tell stories about my own mistakes.
I can't remember too.
Oh, for pity's sake. Would you two just get a room?
Sorry, Inquisitor. We've done all we can here. Bianca, you'd better get home before someone misses you.
Varric.
Don't worry about it.
Get him killed, and I'll feed you your own eyeballs, Inquisitor.
Good, he didn't disappear. It's amazing how many times you can play a game and still come across new bugs. It's like, that never happened before. I already killed all you jerks. It's all good. We're in. Back up. Dorian. Here's Varric. Too close, apparently. Okay. Shoo! Okay. Josephine is ready to report in. Come on, Goofs. Anyway, no, a while back I was going to say I would play Douglas again in DA2 and stream it, but I want him to have the playthrough he's supposed to have, so in order to do that, I would have to do Origins again. And I'm not as keen on doing that. If I just hurry up and get through it, you know. But it's just like, I want it to go the way it's supposed to go, you know, and it's been so long since I played it that I would have to, like, you know, practically use a walkthrough step by step to make sure it goes the way I want it to go. Because my originals are all on the PS3. And unfortunately, the playthroughs don't carry over. And I don't have anything to stream from a PS3, so... And I ain't about to pay for something. At this point. Especially because I'm not buying any new PS3 games. Hey, Nug. It's like, I love Douglas very much, and I want to record him, but I just need to suck it up is what I need to do. I just need to suck it up and play it, honestly. I mean, I have her partially done, but I know I don't have a capture card. That's what I just said. I'm not paying for a new piece of thing, especially because I don't intend to buy any new PS3 games. And I have Origins and DA2 on my PC, but the saves, the playthroughs, do not carry over from the PS3 to the PC, which is the problem. So it's like if I could figure out a way to either bypass getting into a save file or something like that, like for his backstory, and because you know that's gotta be somewhere, you know. That dictates, you know, where that comes from. But yes, like I said, I already knew that I could buy a capture card. I just wasn't going to. Okay, let's see what else we got here. Ah, anything? Doesn't look like it. Oh, over here. Let's go. Yeah, I need to look into it. Whatever it is. Cause I just don't want to play Origins again. I want his story to be correct, but in order to do that, his warden has to be correct. And I don't want to play her. It's just... Warden Steed. Just joining juice. Pretty sure this is where you get one of the twins if you sent them off. Honestly, and that's the thing, it's like I could just suck it up and record it all, you know. Just suck it up, play it. I loved it when it came out. Surely to God, I could suck it up and play it one more time. But going back to a protagonist that doesn't talk and a god-awful facial you know, I mean, it's... Going back, at the time it was good, but going back, it's kind of bad. Now that we see what things could be like, it's just... Why are... Every time I come here, it's like we're being invaded by Chantry folk. What the hell is going on? It's like worse now. Leave. No? Okay. Bye.
Anything you need,
I like his hat. I guess we'll just be stuck with the stupid hat forever. We'll live. I should have did what everybody else seems to be doing now, which is like playing this again as they patiently twist their little hands in anticipation of the new one. That's what I should have done.
They say a desire demon took the mind of our young Lord Connor.
Well, they were right. Goodbye.
Thank you for all you've done.
I think we're done here. Not going over by the dragon.
Be with you.
I mean, though, that's the thing. It was just like, honestly, I should just play. It's like, of all the things that have ever happened in games, that was at the end of what happened for her playthrough was kind of one of the more shocking things for me that kind of broke my heart, you know. And I was just like, okay, you know, that's bullshit. So I just probably should go ahead and record her, but she romanced Alistair, but they didn't go through with the deal with Morgan. So, for those who try not to be too spoilerific, but for those who might still want to play it, even after what I just said. I mean, I think it's hard to go back with any game. It's kind of like going back to the first Mass Effect, you know, which I tried to do before the new one came out. Yeah, what I tried to go back to the first Mass Effect after the new one came out, you know, and those auto saves, man, they were in the worst possible places. You would have to go through like whole monologues, you know, over and over again. That freaking matriarch kicking your ass every time, you know. And then, heaven forbid, I actually got through it twice, I think. And then one time, like, something killed me afterwards. Like, well afterwards. And I had forgot to save, of course. And, yeah. And, oh my god. I had forgotten to save. And it was like we were even 15 minutes or so after. So we had went through the whole matriarch dialogue. We went through the whole freaking spider dialogue. You know, and it was just like, we were well on our way, and then something idiotic like jumped out and killed Shepard. And in the Mass Effect game, if Shepard goes down, that's it, you know. And just something popped out, killed Shepard, and oh my god, I had to go through all that freaking matriarch crap again, and the Rachni crap again, and I was just like, ugh, I was so mad. I think I stopped playing. As soon as I got through it, I stopped playing. I didn't go back. I was like, no, can't do this. Ugh. So, yeah, those autosaves killed me. I was just like, if you could ever be grateful for one damn thing, it's that autosaves got better. It's just, I couldn't handle it. It's terrible. Let's go over here. Get this. And do a horsey run.
Nothing to report, sir.
Good. And that's another problem though too. Is just like, I think another thing kind of holding me back with the record Origins thing is that I have to do it on the PC, you know, and I'm so much more of a console gamer, and it's just, I don't know. Well, the another problem. Well, we do have one perk, I guess, that if I did it on the PC, that DAII actually had a HD texture on the PC, so that's a perk, at least. So But maybe I need to look into that save thing, but it's still, like I said, it was one of those shocking things that I probably should just suck it up and record the whole thing.
Great. Go get mounted. I'll put up the stake straight away.
Excuse me. Boop. Guys, get out of the horsey's way. Watch me be stuck in here. Okay. We were not stuck. Good. Oh god. Come over here. I need to remember how to run. Okay, good. I always forget how to run on the damn horse. Then I end up doing stupid shit like jump off. It's like I would use the horse more if it wasn't for the fact that you don't get no banter if you're on the horse. Maybe I should play Alex. That's what I need to do. Play Alex, and he doesn't care about banter or anybody. Just like leave me alone. You know, he's an introvert. He does not want to hear nobody's. It's like when I played him on Andromeda, he totally like only talked to people when he had to, and that was it. There we go. And dismount. Good horsey.
Nicely done. Fancy another race?
Not right now.
I'll speak with you later.
When we come to kill the dragon, we'll do the other one. I'll be right back in like a few seconds, then I'll talk about it. Sounds like it. You know, I didn't mind the hair so much. Douglas's hair bugs the crap out of me. Because it goes through his ears, so I just kind of try to position it in a way that it looked like it was kind of going over his ears, which he would never tolerate in real life, but I mean, what can you do? Thomas is kind of cut through his face. That's annoying as hell. But yeah. I kind of like that it had movement, though. It was like even better in Mass Effect, in Andromeda, that it had some movement to it. The hairstyles were a bit lacking in Andromeda. It's like they weren't very, very different from each other. I mean, some of them were, I mean, they were, but it's just like, at the same time, it wasn't enough. Some of them, they looked too similar. Let's see, where do we want to go now? The oh, that's completed. I was scared for a second. I was like, I thought I completed everything in the Fade. I thought game-wise, no, I liked the game, but, I mean, I can look past quirks. Especially, I mean, I've done a lot of 3D art and stuff myself, coding games, things like that, but it's just, I can give it credit, but as for the character creator, I was so disappointed, because to me it wasn't as much a creator as a customization kind of, you know, so to me, which is a big difference. I mean, I can pull up every Inquisitor I have and not a one of them look exactly the same, but it's just like I can go from one extreme to another on a rider, even using, I mean, if you use the same default. I mean, they only had, what, a few defaults for this, you know, and it wouldn't even matter which default you used for Inquisition, you know, you could make it look completely opposite of whatever the hell you used, whereas Ryder, you can only tweak him so much, you know, or her, and it's just like no matter what, like I said, you go from one extreme to the other, he still looks the same. You know, he either looks really dumb, like completely messed up, and you obviously probably aren't going to use that, or he doesn't look different enough from what you started with, which means if you use the same default, which, you know, you tend to do sometimes, for character reasons, then, yeah.
I'm
Is
glad
that
to have
Ham of
answers.
Despair?
Shit. The second she showed up here, I knew.
I love seeing these two together.
I let this mess happen. I gave her the Taig. I am not good at dealing with shit like this.
You managed to talk your way out of most things.
That's what I do, isn't it? If
what Douglas
Cassandra
does.
hadn't dragged me here,
Calm
I'd
down.
be in Kirkwall right now pretending none of this was happening.
You realize that nothing's actually been stopping you from doing that.
I suppose you're right. Thank you for your help back there.
After all this, do you think you'll see Bianca again?
I always do.
I do. I love seeing those two together. BFFs. BFFs. Beep.
Inquisitor.
Yo. I don't know. I didn't necessarily find too much wrong with it. I think a lot of people, there was a lot of graphics issues, I guess, people had with it. And yeah, exactly. And like, it's just, I don't know. I don't know.
What happened in Adamant is a shame. I'm still reeling over the army of demons. Imagine what would have happened if the Inquisitor hadn't arrived.
Somebody find this thing for this boy. Really? Yeah, that's definitely the way we're gonna go. Thieve something? I have a one of my fan fiction. Him and Douglas's dad tried to warn the person he was with about his son. He loved his son very much, but this particular person was a little bit, this particular person was a little bit too diplomatic and noble, I guess. So he tried to warn his son or not his, about his son, that he said that him and Liliana weren't necessarily Bonnie and Clyde, the next Bonnie and Clyde, but they could have been. That's how he described it. It's like they didn't go about it, but they could have. So and again, probably oh shush, Colin. Probably go with Liliana on that one too. Yeah. Douglas is he's not as virtuous as some might hope. Dang it, Josephine, don't you... Wait. Wait. We can... Here we go. There you go, Josephine.
Let us begin.
Who do we have? Cullen. Wait, isn't there something up here I wanted you to do? Or did we already do it? We must have already done it. Okay. Oh, wait. We don't have anybody. I thought we did. Don't we? Hello? 1, 2, 3. Okay, yeah. Okay, back. Hero Ferelden, Josephine is working on her thing, and Cullen must have been working on whatever was in overlay. Alright. But no, the character creator was so terrible in Andromeda. Which is very... It's just like, they were both made with the Frostbite engine, so it's just like, seriously? I mean, BioWare couldn't be like, here, let me do you a solid, and I'll give you our creator. And then they could have tweaked it? I mean... I don't know. Seems like that could have been a possible thing that they could have done. So... I don't see why they couldn't have... Oh, shit. I wanted to finally go to the Emerald Graves. Hi. They're supposed to be giving us more options, though, for that. So... I guess we'll see. Because if I wouldn't have played Alex before him, and I would have picked a different default for Alex, I might not have had such a problem playing Thomas. But yeah. Yeah, I know, right? I mean, it's like, that was my thing. I know that there were two different... I forgot what I was doing. Again. just... No! God damn it. I didn't want to do that. I hit the wrong button. Oh my god. No, see, that's the thing. I don't like Sarah's. I mean, really, a sports bra and tank? I mean, come on. Seriously? We've moved how far into the future and this is... No. I honestly thought Thomas looked good, it just was not something he would actually wear. You know? I just... The simple and utter fact that is like, would anybody actually fucking wear this? You know, that's my question. So... And that was it's like, it didn't even look like a sports bra. It looked like, what, a bandeau or something? It was so stupid. I know, right? And my biggest question, though, too, was kind of like, okay, why did we move away from video chat? Right? Oh, man. Why did we move from video chat to god freaking awful, holograms? It's like, why was that a thing? Why did they do that? Oh. It's like these aren't even good holograms. I could understand if it was like, it looked like the person was actually standing beside you, but these were like disgusting. It's like, why did we move away from video calls if this was the thing? I didn't understand that. I mean, it's like, I kind of gave him a bit of leeway in the sense that, you know, there was probably about 25% of quests you actually had to do, but so to have a little bit of wonky writing here and there, like they were supposed to know 100% which quest you had done and at what time. I mean, I kind of give them a pass for that, but at the same time, there was some things that was kind of like, what? You know, I don't know. That's the thing though. I played Douglas twice and I will go back to play him again, especially after they kind of tweak they're supposed to be tweaking the male romances.
He spent his life in the circle. Perhaps a tailored coat from Valrayo? He can't wear armor all the time.
He will appreciate the gesture, Lady Ambassador.
That's a polite way of saying he wouldn't like it, isn't it?
I was looking for flowers on her desk. I'm not sure Douglas would appreciate that. He's kind of flirted with everybody at this point, but yeah, no, that outfit was ugh. It was just bad. It was just bad. It's the only way to describe. Where the hell's the emerald grave? There it is over here. Just let me go to the place I want to go. There. Thomas ended up wearing the hoodie. He looked cute in it. I mean, him and Douglas Douglas wore the leather jacket, so I couldn't put Thomas in the leather jacket as well. They're both just, they're very, I guess, fashionable? I don't know how to describe it really, but yet Thomas would be far more inclined, especially like if he was lying around or lounging around, to wear like a sweater or something. So yeah, so I let him wear the hoodie, but it was just, yeah, I just can't. It's like Alex was like the default, whatever, you know. he didn't leave it. Ellen, she just kind of had the sleeves pushed up. But yeah, it was just ugh. But that was my question though too. I was like, without the ability to kind of rip it apart, you know, without the actual ability to rip it apart, I was wondering if they had attempted to try to make the face move, you know, like
Good to see you
not
again,
just
Inquisitor.
the
Hope
mouth
you've got
and
your
the
comfortable
eyes.
boots on. The scouts have seen a number of Fade rifts all over the forest. We've located this mysterious Fairbanks. He won't share his information with anyone but you. He and his men are camped out at Watcher's Reach, on the path ahead. From what we can tell, they're refugees from the war. Peasants, mostly.
Tell me everything you know about Fairbanks.
We don't know much about him. He appeared after the Civil War started, helping people fleeing from the destruction. Fairbanks is likely not his real name.
Do you know anything else about the region?
They call this place the Emerald Graves. Legend says that a tree grows here for every elven knight of Halam Sharal who perished in its defense. Makes you sad, doesn't it?
Thetis is soaked in blood. If I worried about those who died in every place I went, it'd be a sobbing mess.
That's one way of thinking about it.
Thank you for the information. I'll head out.
Oh, one other thing. You've tangled with the Freemen of the Dales before. They have a presence here. Watch your back, Inquisitor.
No, they're tweaking the male romances. The gay romances? That's what I'm talking about.
Inquisitor, if you have a moment.
What is it?
This could help us.
Yeah. And Reyes, the romance with Reyes, it's totally except opposite, of course, because Reyes, it's just like Scott's a girl, you know. So, yeah. I hadn't heard anybody complaining about Sarah's romances, so. Except for the PV animation thing was weird. I heard that, but I hadn't heard anything else about it. Everybody else seemed to kind of like it. So. It's not that they're tweaking the scenes, they're tweaking the romances. You did.
More freemen?
Ask them if they want arrows, or maybe tell them.
Because so I don't know if you know anything about the Gil and Scott romance, but the whole thing with Jill was just kind of ill-received, basically. Which, I mean, you can understand why. And like I said, they basically treated Scott like he was a female with Reyes, so it was quite a bit of a put-off. But Alex with Cora, yeah. We did, it's like, hell, I don't even know what the sex scene looks like with Cora, because they just looked out the window and was like, I assume that they could actually do that, but they just ended up looking out the window and she fell asleep in his lap. It's really cute.
I hope I don't disappoint.
Not at all. But as they say, actions speak louder. As my missive stated, we can help each other. You have encountered the
See, that's the first time I've heard anybody complain about femship, too.
They've killed
romances.
a dozen of my people. We've tried to fight, but we cannot match their strength. You can. Why should you care about this, you ask? Because the free men are colluding with your enemy.
Which enemy do you mean?
The rogue Templars. I've seen them through the woods, heading for the Freemen bases, leaving with crates.
Destroy the Freemen, and they'll lead you straight to the Red Templars. This I promise.
I'll look into this, Fairbanks.
All my information about the Freemen is right here, in our camp. Help us, and everything I know about the Dales, about these woods, I will share with the Inquisition.
But I only played, I don't know too much about the Mass Effect ones because although I loved pretty much every character and probably could have romanced them if I had dedicated some time to it, I only played all three of them once all the way through, and then I only played the third one twice. So I only romanced Steve and Caden with Ellen. So that's the only ones that I. But so I don't have any. I mean, but like I said, that was the first time I ever heard about that. It's like, I guess I hear more complaints about male romances. No, he's okay. Oh Lord! What the hell? I'm sorry! Why? Oh my God! No, no, no. No, no. Bad! Leave me alone! Pick her up! Oh shit! Where the hell is the... How did he get up? See, what the hell? You just auto-res? You came back for vengeance for your man? Is that what it is? Oh my gosh, we might have to take this off. Yeah, get off. Oh my, wow. Count 2. We might have to take that off. That was the first enemy we encountered, and we got our backsides handed to us. It's like I guess it's like the people I follow on Tumblr and stuff like that, where I go for fandom is, usually they're talking about the, oh Lord! Oh. What? Why did I come up here? Because I'm a doofus. I thought that's where it had staved. Okay. The gay and lesbian romances, that's usually what I hear about, so. That's the thing, is the saddest and funniest part about it, I don't even know. I hear the Josephine romance is really cute, but I actually don't see it very often. And Liara. And that was the problem. Femshep had Liara from the start. And where Male Shepherd didn't have a gay option from the beginning, even though from what I understood, and people went ahead and modded it in, that as this, why doesn't she count as the same? So if you're gonna count Thane, why don't you count her? And that's my, I don't see, my problem with Thane is he told you he was gonna die from the start, and if you fell in love with him, that was your own fault. So that was, that's my opinion. So, but well, okay, but that doesn't matter what BioWare says, that it doesn't really count because they're counting it as, that's what they're counting it as. So, if she goes off of the fact that she's female, it doesn't matter if BioWare says that some of the Asari associate as male, which is fine, they can totally do that, but since she associates as female, it does count that she is female. It's like Krem.
I'll bet I
Oh,
can do that.
sorry buddy. Yeah. I bet you can't there. But yeah, I know, that's what I was gonna say. It's like, I know that people have modded it back in that they were supposed to be, but because that's the thing, is like BioWare gets a lot of shit, but it's just like, was it BioWare or was it EA? EA's the publisher. They usually are the ones that actually have the most control over stuff. So in the end, you know, it's like if BioWare was going to do it in the first place, I don't see BioWare changing their mind. I can see EA saying no. You know what I mean? So, oh, this, I know where you are. I'm just running around talking. Move! Move, Fold! Thank you. But, so yeah. Oh, well, I didn't know that. Still, like I said, usually in the end, BioWare always gets the shit. I mean, I can see Microsoft pulling the same crap as EA because they're afraid shit won't sell because there's a gay guy in there. You know, so bi or not, people will associate him with gay. So, which is bad. So people think. But,
Don't look for trouble.
I'm not looking for trouble. Oh god, you know what I didn't do yet? Turn this off. Turn this off. Leave the bears on. We'll leave the bears on. Oh no, they're gonna kick our asses again because they're still... I win. Shit. And he's down again. Get him up. Sure, you didn't get him up. If you say so. Okay. Whew, okay. Hopefully. Hopefully. Because, like, I didn't even... I was like, stop. I don't want to kill that thing. I didn't even start playing Mass Effect until everybody shit their pants about the ending of 3. So, that's when I bought all of them and I played it. So, by the time I played it, BioWare was involved. And, yeah. So I didn't know that they weren't involved in the first one. But like I said, I don't think it matters. You can see Microsoft being just as stupid about it. Or Xbox, or, you know, because I know that wasn't on the PlayStation until later. So. Well, Microsoft is Xbox, but still. They don't all have the same peoples in charge. Okay. And of course, I could also see BioWare kind of saying, well, the Asari don't count because they were trying to save their own asses. You know? For not giving Male Shepherd an option. So, I mean, everybody wants to save their own asses in the end. Save face. Because again, it doesn't really matter if some Asari don't identify as any gender. You know, she identified as female, so that's what matters. But, I mean, and then, of course, simple facts are simple facts. People are going to complain about everything. Period. It doesn't matter. In the end, somebody's going to complain about something. So, because you'll never be able to please everybody. Because I'm sitting here thinking people were complaining. I can't even remember what they were complaining about now, but about this one's romances. And it's just like, what are you talking about? Everybody kind of had the same opportunity and equal. To me, it was just kind of like, oh. I mean, no, I remember the female Inquisitor had more romance options because of Blackwall and Cullen and Soulless. She had more options, basically. It's just like, oh my god. So, it's like everybody had at least 2 options for same gender, you know, or straight. So, to me, it was just silly kind of complaint. Get up there, you fool! Okay, leave it. Okay. Yeah, I know, but that's what I was like, what I was saying. That everybody had a chance to romance 2 people, at least. It's like, as if Douglas was gay, he's not, Thomas is, but Thomas had a choice of 2 people, you know. Douglas could romance everybody but Solus and Sarah, so if he wanted to. Oh, and Cullen, I guess. And Blackwell. See, I'm just limiting myself. Whatever. Doesn't really matter. It's like he had more than one choice, which is a lot more than you usually get in the game. I'm not getting any XP. It's killing me. Turn it back on. Let's just turn this on. Not this. But no. I guess in the end everybody had more than one, so which is usually a lot more. See, this is I thought you were supposed to, they were supposed to scale to the level, not with even ground on, but, like, I didn't even open the Emerald Graves till just now, so it should have been, like, higher level, I thought, than 15. I mean, we're not even getting any XP if we don't have even ground on, which sucks. Get up. I mean, it's fine if you just want to go through and murder everything. Speaking of complaining. But get up there, dude.
Note, it claims this red lyrium is not coming from the deep roads.
I think she fell, yeah?
Why is it always so cold? How do you Southerners stand it?
What's the matter? Not enough slaves around to rub your footsies?
My footsies are freezing, thank you.
God. Did you just kill me? You ain't even getting hurt. Are you serious right now? I mean, it's just like kind of thought that just popped into my head though. It's just like that sixth one that the female elf has. Like, can we really count that? I mean, really? I mean, really? I'm sure any female elf might want to pass that particular romance to somebody else so they could have a real one. But, ugh. I mean, I have one. It's like, I have not heard anything good about that particular one other than heartbreak. And it's like mine, she's... I mean, it's pretty lackluster compared to everybody else's, you know. I mean, Thomas and Bull, you know, Bull coming in and slapping his ass every time is kind of hilarious. I'm just trying to figure out how they could have possibly had this, like, equal numbers for everybody. I mean, and this is, it's just like, man, they even gave equal numbers. Oh wait, no, I'm sorry. They added a DLC with Sebastian romance, and then all of a sudden, female Hawk has got way too many, and it's not fair. But I was just like, they even did it in DA2 where they had 4 romance options in the beginning. And they were all bi, and people were still fucking complaining about it. So it's just kind of like, I mean, what do you want? You know, it's just because, you know, well, Anders kissed me, blah blah blah, and it's just like, did you flirt with him? Because I don't think he'll kiss you unless you flirt with him, but I could be wrong. And it's pretty easy to tell if you're flirting in DA2. And then people will be like, well, I should be able to flirt without, you know, them getting attached. It's just like, that's the mechanic. You don't want them getting attached, don't flirt with them. It's kind of simple, really. So it's like, I'm sorry it doesn't work like real life. I mean, Melanie and Dorian flirted with each other after, you know, afterwards. And, you know, knowing that nothing was ever going to come out with it. But, you know, that's... Douglas still flirting with Sarah. I don't know if that's a bug. I'm hoping it's not, because like I said, Melanie and Dorian were still flirting. Yeah, I don't have a problem with that. You know, on you. See, I don't think that's... Me, this is the thing. I don't have a problem with people rejecting my Inquisitor, or whoever. I don't have a problem with people rejecting my person. Personally, I prefer it. To have people that aren't interested. I don't want a game where everybody's fawning over you, you know? But see, that's the thing. It's like, I've played DA2 a lot, and I don't recall people flirting with you unless you flirted with them. So... But again, I don't think Anders flirts with you unless you flirted with him first. Like, I know a lot of people... I don't know, maybe I just... You know what? I'm gonna just go with it because... I can't remember not flirting with him, so whatever. Maybe he does. I mean, but that, I guess the reason I find it so hard to freaking believe that he does is because it takes you quite a bit of effort to get him to flirt with you when you're trying to flirt with him. So I just can't believe that he would just throw himself at you if you didn't want it. So, I don't know. I guess that's why I just find it hard to believe, I guess. It's like Douglas was like, please flirt with me, and no. So... Ah! Damn it, man. Can you do this, please? Oh, this freaking terror demon. She's gonna die. Where are you? Dorian. Can you revive him, please? Shit. Douglas, go revive Sarah, please. Oh, hellfire and damnation. Is he stuck? I wanted you to revive her. Come on. Oh, get off of my ass. Thank you. No, good. I was scared. I was scared that was the first round. Oops, okay. But yeah, like I said, I just... because of how much effort you have to put in to get him to agree. Just always found it hard to believe that he would just fling himself at you. But, like I said, I never not flung myself at him, so... I have to take somebody else's word for it, I guess. Or I could just, you know, play Jonathan like I intended to. Because he won't flirt with Anders. Douglas flirted with everything. And that's not to say I'm not trying. I won't take somebody else's word for it. It's just like I said. I just brought my PS3 back upstairs, and I intended to play John anyway because I've never fully romanced anybody else outside of Anders. And I would like to play John, and I would like to romance everybody else. I love that game too. So. Hey, jerks. I don't want to beat a nug. I put even ground back on, by the way, because I couldn't stand not getting any XP. But yeah, like I said, I don't mind. It's like my personal preference would be to have people reject. I don't want everybody fawning all over my person, you know? I don't want him to bat his pretty eyes and, you know, everybody like, okay, you know, I don't want that. But it seems like, you know, I am the vast minority. Well, yeah, I know. It seems like most people do want that. It's like, from what I get from most fandoms, they want their main character to be, like, the most desirable thing on whatever planet they reside on. So, it's just kind of like, okay, you know. Because honestly, a lot of times it doesn't come off like they just want even ground to romance. I mean, some people are. I mean, I understand some people are saying that, but it's like a lot of times.
Are they losing their minds in Tevinter? I bet they are.
About anything in particular?
The Inquisition? I mean, you people believe weird stuff, right? About Andraste?
Most of the Imperial Chantry's teachings are the same as in the South, despite some finicky bits about magic.
The parts where you're wrong.
Yes, quite. The parts where we're wrong.
But yeah, it's like if you stick into fandom a lot, you know, it does kind of come off a lot of times that sometimes it's less about being equal and more about they wanting to romance whoever they want.
her.
Oh, you were not. Which, I mean, I'm considering my words, that kind of sounds a little bit wrong, but it's like if you take Korra, right? If you take Korra, people were like, well, there's no way in hell that any woman could have been with Asari Commandos for, well, I would always call it 4 years. I don't know exactly how long she was with them. Because I think of as like one term in enlistment, like 4 years, because experience. But like there's like no way that a straight woman could stay straight, you know. And it's just kind of like, what, you know? It's like it's like a lot of women play sports, are in the military, and you know, around other naked women quite a bit. Doesn't turn them gay, you know. It's just how it is, you know. So that's, I don't know. Those sorts of comments rub me the wrong way, but what?
SOVP, is that what it's for? Was there a spot when we had that party?
RSVP. What about it?
It said he needed to call and stuff, but I don't know.
Okay. I haven't, but if I have to. And that's the thing. It's like, I hope people understand what I'm saying. That it's like I understand wanting to be. I mean, wanting to have equal. I understand that, but you know, it's like I'm trying to count the romances in Andromeda just off the top of my head. Let's see. It's like, it's like I understand some of the complaints about Andromeda, but I'm just trying to count, like, options-wise. I can't even do it off the top of my head, just sitting here. Let's see, female writer had Joel. And Reyes. And Liam. So that's 3 straight female options. She had Trainer and not Trainer, shoot, Suvi and Vetra for and PB for female options. And that's another thing too. It's just like it doesn't really matter what BioWare says. It depends on what the community says too. If they're counting female, Phoebe as female or not too. So if the lesbian community counts her as female, then that counts. I'm sorry. To me, that's what So she had 3. Male writer had 2 male options, and Cora. Vetra, and PB for female options, so that's 3. So it's like male writer had 1 less male option. But other than that, it seemed like it was pretty equal. So, and again, just going off of numbers, that's all I'm talking about options wise. Just going off of the number of options, it was pretty equal. And people were still kind of complaining about not being able to romance a certain person. So that's what I mean when I'm saying sometimes it seems more like not necessarily that they're upset with number of options, but more along the lines of, well, I couldn't romance this person and that's why I'm mad. Like you couldn't romance Cora as female, and people got upset about it. Oh, you can't tell me she was with, the Asari Commandos and not turn gay. So, yeah, so that's what gets me. You know what I mean? I'm just kind of like, I'm sorry there's straight people on the planet, in real life, and I'm sorry that, some straight people give the others a lot of shit, you know what I mean? I understand, the heteronormality thing being a thing and all this other stuff, but, if you have the same number of options and you're still complaining about the number of options, it's less about the number of options and more of the fact that you didn't get to romance the person you wanted. Which, I'm sorry, I don't get to romance David Gandy. I would love to romance David Gandy, but that's never gonna happen, So, I mean, that's real life for you. So... But it's just like, well, I mean, again, even if you did make them all bi, which they've done before, people complained. So, it's not realistic. Who cares? But... And he's down for good again. Dorian! Where is he? Ugh. There he is. Bull standing on top of him. Douglas, you're gonna die again, aren't you, honey? Drink that, Dorian, please. Dang it. That haircut? Really? I've not. No. I was like, no, I've not heard that. Wow, that's horrific. That's horrific. And then it makes me wonder who the hell saying it then. Women that actually want to romance her in a playthrough are as a woman or men. I don't know. That's weird. I never heard that. That's kind of weird. Yeah, that was definitely the one I was hearing a lot, was the Asari Commando, because she was an Asari Commando Yeah. Yeah. I don't even know. That's crazy. But like I said, the reason I guess it just rubs me the wrong way is like, well, it just does. I mean, I don't know. I don't know how to describe it. Because that's the thing is, it's like you can't complain about it because you're straight, you know, or I am, not you. I don't know you, but you know, if you say anything about it, well, what the hell do you know, you white straight, you know? It's just like, you're right. How dare I have an opinion at all? Get up, stupid.
Another letter on the smugglers, referring to Samson.
And the funniest part is, like, I don't disagree, you know. I want them all, everybody, to have the same number of options. I would love for everybody to have the same number of options. Like I said, I mean, can you really count that Solus Mance as, you know, all that great? I mean, like I said, I'm sure any female elf would surely hand it over to anybody else while Douglas goes and smooches Dorian off wherever, you know. Whenever he feels like it.